Arjun, the third of the Pandav brothers, a handsome and skilled archer and close friend of Lord Krishna, married 4 times. His 4 wives were Draupadi, Subhadra, Ulupi and Chitragada. Draupadi was the daughter of Drupad, the king of Panchal. Drupad arranged a swayamvar for the marriage of Draupadi. A pole was erected with a revolving wheel carrying a wooden fish. As a condition for marrying Draupadi, it was ordained that the suitor would need to shoot through the eye of the revolving fish by taking aim at its reflection in the pool of water below. Princes from all over the land tried to win Draupadi in marriage but failed the difficult task. The Pandav brothers were at that time living in disguise as Brahmins and were also present at the Swayamvar. Arjun attempted the task and easily shot through the eye of the fish. Draupadi happily accepted Arjun as her husband. After returning to their hut in the forest, the Pandav brothers called out to their mother Kunti, asking her to come out and see what they had brought. The unprepared Kunti, assuming it was food, asked them to distribute whatever they had brought among themselves. Thus Draupadi accepted all 5 men as her husbands, though she always loved Arjun the most among them. The Pandav brothers, with Kunti and Draupadi, eventually returned to Indraprasth, their new capital. Arjun had broken a promise and went on a self-imposed exile for 12 years as atonement. While he was in the forest, a beautiful woman saw him and fell in love with him. She was Ulupi, the daughter of the king of snakes, Kauravya, and lived in the snake kingdom in Patal Lok, netherworld. Once, when Arjun went to take a bath in the river, Ulupi took form of snake and caught hold of his leg and dragged him to Patal Lok. There, she took him to her palace and requested him to marry her. Arjun agreed to her proposal and they got married and eventually had a son named Iravan. Finally, when Arjun said that the time for him to depart had come, Ulupi took him back and also gave him a boon that no creature of water could ever defeat him. Chitragada was the daughter of king of Manipur. During his exile, Arjun visited Manipur, where he and Chitragada fell in love and got married. Chitragada gave birth to a son Babruvahan. However, Arjun decided to come back to Indraprasth, leaving behind Chitragada and his son. Once, when Arjun was staying in Dwarka as the guest of Krishna, he fell in love with the sister of Krishna, Subhadra. Subhadra too had secretly fallen in love with Arjun. Since Arjun could not be married to Subhadra while in exile, Krishna hinted that Arjun should elope with Subhadra. One day, when Subhadra had gone to a temple, he carried her away in a chariot. Her guards tried to stop him but failed. On being informed, Balram, elder brother of Krishna, was infuriated and prepared his army to fight Arjun. But he saw that Krishna was undisturbed even after he received the news of what Arjun had done. Krishna told Balram that it was a matter of pride that their sister had become the bride of the prince of Indraprasth. Convinced, Balram brought back Arjun and Subhadra and formally married them. Jealous with the prosperity of the Pandav clan, Duryodhan conspired with his uncle Shakuni and invited the Pandav brothers to a game of dice where they cheated and won. After losing all his kingdom, Yudhishthir, the eldest Pandav, wagered their wife Draupadi and lost. Duryodhan ordered his brother Dushasana to disrobe Draupadi in public to humiliate the Pandav brothers. Krishna, however, came to the rescue of Draupadi and, unseen to all else, ensured that her honor remained unscathed. The Pandav brothers had to give up everything and remain in the forest for 12 years and also 1 year incognito. Eventually, with the advice of Krishna, they demanded their kingdom back from Duryodhan, who declined. The battle of Kurukshetra was then fought, where Krishna blessed Arjun with the Gita Updesh as well as the divine vision of Vishwarup. In the battle of Kurukshetra, Iravan, son of Ulupi and Arjun, fought the Kaurav and defeated many renowned Kaurav warriors. He eventually fought a great battle with the demon Alambush, where Iravan took the form of a great serpent while Alambush took the form of an eagle. Iravan eventually succumbed to Alambush. Later, Bhima's half-demon son, Ghatotkacha, avenged Iravan by slaying a limb-bush. During the Kurukshetra battle, when Arjun had been lured to some other part of the battlefield, the Kaurav attacked with the deadly military formation of Chakravyuh and were causing immense damage to the Pandav army. Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra and Arjun, had learned the skill of penetrating the military formation of Chakravyuh while in the womb of Subhadra, when Arjun was explaining this to Subhadra. However, Arjun had not explained how to remerge after breaking the formation. Abhimanyu decided to use his skill to break the formation and had asked the rest of the Pandav warriors to follow him into the formation. However, the rest of the warriors were unable to follow him into the Chakravyuh. Inside the Chakravyuh, Abhimanyu fiercely fought the experienced and battle-hardened Kaurav but eventually was slain by multiple warriors together attacking him. At the end of the battle of Kurukshetra, when all the Kaurav were defeated, Duryodhan had requested the son of Drona, Ashwathama, who had the boon of immortality, to avenge the defeat of the Kaurav. In the dead of the night, Ashwathama let loose a divine arrow that would kill all 5 Pandav brothers together. However, he mistook a tent as that of the Pandav brothers. Instead, the young sons of the Pandav brothers were slain. Among them was the son of Arjun and Draupadi, Shrutkirti. As punishment, the divine jewel of Ashwathama was snatched away from his head and Krishna cursed him to roam the forests forever plagued with diseases and injuries. After the Yudhishthir was coronated king, he conducted an Ashwamedha Yagya where a horse would be allowed to roam the lands, and wherever the horse went, the king of that land would either become a vassal of Yudhishthir or would fight his armies. All across the lands, kings accepted the supremacy of Yudhishthir. However, in the far reaches, a young lad captured the horse. The Pandav army immediately confronted the lad and a battle was fought, but the lad remained undefeated. Hearing this, Arjun joined the battle, and after a fierce battle, the lad fatally injured Arjun. At that moment Ulupi appeared and with a divine gemstone, revived Arjun. She then informed Arjun that the young lad was none other than Babru Vahan, the son of Arjun and Chitragada. Arjun then took Babru Vahan and Chitragada back to Hastinapur with him.